the big upside we got from the drilling is we were expecting this to be quite a tight reservoir, but the results we're seeing from the logging suggest that we've got much higher porosities and permeabilities than what we expected pre-drill. So,
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Andrew Nunn. He's the Chief Executive of Deltic Energy. Andrew, very good to speak with you today. So you announced a significant new gas discovery at your Selene prospect in the southern North Sea. Tell us more about the prospect and what the potential you're seeing there.
yeah, thank you, Stephen. The Selene prospect is something that Deltic originated a few years ago and resulted in farm-ins from Shell and Dana to progressive drilling. So it's a really great result for Deltic. A small team is now 2 for 2 in the southern North Sea, and out of those two, it's two of the three largest discoveries in the southern North Sea in the last 10 years or so. So, great result for the company. And I think there's a very short runway into development for this project. So I think there's a lot of excitement to come.
Is Shell the operator of the prospect, Andrew?
Yes, Shell is the operator. They've been operating since they farmed in 2019, and a great operator to have on board. And likewise, Dana, who farmed in more recently, is a great partner and has a long track record in the basin as well. So,
Tell us more about the recoverable resources that you're seeing there and also the high quality of those resources.
yeah. So when we drilled the well, obviously we came in a little bit deep to prognosis, and that resulted in P50 recoverable resources of 131 BCF, a little bit lower than what we expected pre-drill, but still probably the second or third biggest discovery since Tolmont. So, although it's a little bit on the lower end, it's nothing to be upset about. It's a very good discovery and very commercial in the scale of this basin. The big upside we got from the drilling is we were expecting this to be quite a tight reservoir, but the results we're seeing from the logging suggest that we've got much higher porosities and permeabilities than what we expected pre-drill. So, that feeds into better production rates, a simpler development, potentially fewer wells to recover the same amount of resource. So, a lot of upside from the reservoir quality upgrade as well.
And you do mention in the press release that the development is expected to be straightforward and also relatively low cost.
Yeah, so this is going to be a very simple Southern North Sea development now. I think one of the things we had in our head in the pre-drill, given the expectation about permeability, was we potentially needed a large number of horizontal wells, potentially having to be fracked as well, which would have driven up complexity and cost. But given the results, I think we can get away with a fewer number of unstimulated horizontal wells, which just makes our life a lot easier as developers.
So what are the next steps, Andrew? What should investors be looking out for?
So on Selene, we have a period of post-well analysis, which will refine some of our understanding, both of the reservoir and the development options going forward, which will in turn feed into the field development investment decision within about 18 months to 2 years. A lot of this will be run by the operator, but there's a lot of news flow to come out of Selene. I guess where we also see news flow potentially is in our reinvention of Deltic as an international oil and gas player as we look abroad for further opportunities.
Andrew, I hope you'll keep us posted on all of those opportunities. Thank you very much for the update today.
Thank you very much, Stephen.
That's Andrew Nunn, the Chief Executive of Deltic Energy.